too big to miss.
This is Sky Sports 3.
Coming up, an all-star game that won't soon be forgotten. The players of the century, every single one. Moments to remember from the season's first half. And guess what Ray wins? Next on Baseball Max. Welcome to Baseball Max. I'm Tom Hargis. We begin with the 70th All-Star Game from Boston's beautiful Fenway Park. Fenway was the perfect setting for this most remarkable and historic All-Star Game. The reason? Baseball's living legends assembled in one place to be honored as part of the top 100 players from the 20th century. Their presence did everything to enhance the pregame excitement.
Program here, Souvenir All-Star Game program. Hey, sausage, steak, chicken.
On the field, the players prepared for the Midsummer Classic. This is their time to celebrate, and a festive atmosphere prevailed. Then the moment arrived, and Fenway Park truly became a field of dreams.
Together, these players represent the most talent ever assembled on a baseball field.
One by one, they were introduced, and the spectacle grew with each passing name.
He was a 24-time All-Star who became baseball's all-time home run king 25 years ago this season. Hank Aaron. Red Sox legend, Carl Yastrzemski.
4 of the 1999 All-Stars were also honored as members of the top 100. But understandably, the cheers grew even louder for the All-Star hometown hero.
From the Boston Red Sox, Nomar Garcia Parra.
Still, nothing could top the night's most magnificent moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the greatest hitter that ever lived. Number 9, Hall of Famer, baseball legend, Ted Williams.
Surrounded by some of the greatest players of all time. Mark McGwire and Ted Williams. Look at this.
There's my man right here. We're going to be everybody's man, boys.
His eyesight bothers him a bit, so he's asking Gwen to help him out in that department. He got it up there.
This amazing sight could not be surpassed. But Pedro Martinez came awfully close. He took the mound before his hometown fans and proceeded to conduct a clinic.
And the Boston crowd celebrates.
The next inning, Pedro made Mark McGwire his 4th straight strikeout victim. And when someone finally got on base, Pedro's battery mate took over.
There goes Williams. Swung on and missed. Throw that Rodriguez. He got him.
You simply don't run on Pudge. defense, and pitching were the dominant themes of the 70th All-Star Game. The American League did score 2 runs in the first, and in the 4th inning, they added 2 more to take a 4-1 lead, the eventual final score. Mike Mussina put on a strikeout show of his own. And for the first time in All-Star history, no home runs were hit in the game.
That one towards second base. Kent, nice play!
The magic in this game was made by the glove. With help from Omar Vizquel, on this cool Boston night, the American League efficiently captured its 40th All-Star contest.
Swung on and missed. There it is. New All-Star strikeout record.
And a hometown most valuable player in Pedro Martinez, who struck out 5 of 6. But it was just part of a night those who witnessed will never forget.
What an honor to see them come out and be a part of the festivities, and to, you know, it was really the past, the present, and the future, the greatest players in the history of the game together. There'll never be a greater collection of talent on the field in any place, and how fitting that it was at the last All-Star game of the century.
Now, the future of the game with this week's Rising Stars. On All-Star Sunday, baseball held its first ever Futures game, with the minor league's top U.S.-born stars facing the best international players.
Being a big league park with the type of competition that is going to be out there in those type of environments, I mean, that's what we play the game for. You know, this is as much fun as you can possibly have.
And no question, both the U.S. and the world team had a blast. Still, a game is a game, and there was one to be played.
We're ready. Let's take it to them. We didn't come here to lose, that's for sure.
Cuban pitching legend Luis Tiant threw out the first pitch. And as the first Futures game commenced, a pitching duel unfolded. Scoreless through 2. Good pitching, solid defense. In the third, the world team put 2 men on base for 21-year-old Dominican Alfonso Soriano.
This one ripped to the left by Soriano. Up into the screen, scored a home run. Alfonso Soriano, a 3-run homer to left. And the world team draws first blood. Wow.
2 batters later, Cuban Jorge Toca, a New York Met prospect, faced Mark Mulder with 1 man on.
This one blasted to left, way back. Looking up is Brown. He's gone to the screen again here at Fenway. 2-run homer for Jorge Toca. The world team is unloaded on Mark Mulder from Team USA. It is a 5-0 game.
In the fourth, with 1 man on, the Yankees shortstop prospect Soriano struck again.
Soriano, deep drive, left center, gone! Alfonso Soriano, set him again. Second home run of the game for the world team shortstop. This time a 2-run shot. And the world squad has a 7-0 lead.
The world team banged out 11 hits, and pitchers like Francesco Cordero held the USA to 3 hits.
Germani unable to catch up with the gas as Cordero knocks down the USA team in the 7th, striking out the side, and that'll do it.
And everyone agreed this was an idea whose time had come. Now, the stars come out to play with this week's Max Short. Fenway had a different look for this year's Celebrity Hitting Challenge, as stars of screen, television, football, and baseball past got to play and talk baseball.
Try to watch the ball hit the bat.
See, that's the thing. I've never, in front of a crowd like this.
Hey, we've been there. He's got a good swing.
Oh!
I think I better call a stuntman. Just slow down a little bit. That's where your nerves get the best of you.
for guys like Kevin Costner, quarterback Doug Flutie, and Boston's own Matt Damon, Fenway was heaven.
I'm saving it for the competition.
I remember walking into this park, you know, for the first time, you know, as a really little kid and seeing it for the first time. And every young person growing up who kind of plays the game has a really special relationship with the game and with the ballpark, kind of where they're from. It feels even better than I thought it was going to feel. You know, I've been here and it's always had that special thing. Try not to think that the reason I got here was because of celebrity. I know that it is, but I want to try to not feel like I'm entitled to it. I want to keep it special.
It was also a chance to have fun, like former Red Sox Fred Lynn.
And Freddie's going to try and get more points out of it.
Oh, almost. That counts as a swing.
All of Jim Rice's swings counted as he helped cover for the rest of his team.
What'd you do?
Oh, I was terrible. I was terrible, but I have hope.
Matt said, pick us up, Big Jim.
Oh, wow. He can still hit it.
That ball's headed
That ball is crushed. Headed for the Coke bottle. Just left of it. And over the screen and on the Lansdowne.
Damon's team did prevail, but as Matt says, win or lose,
There's nothing that'll ever top it, ever, no matter what happens. I mean, if I went to the moon, it wouldn't beat this.
now a look back with these all-star game moments to remember. The first all-star game was in 1933, and it featured the game's biggest star, Babe Ruth, who lined a two-run homer to help the American League win. In 1934, National League pitcher Carl Hubbell struck out 5 future Hall of Famers in a row, Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, and Jimmy Fox, to name a few. And he did it with a screwball approach.
Don't get anything over the plate but the screwball. And that's exactly what we done.
7 years later, Ted Williams.
Williams swings. There's a high drive going deep, deep. It is a home run. Williams just let go and hit one of the biggest home runs that's ever been hit.
Ted won that game in 1941, and in 1946, he continued his all-star heroics, knocking an eephus pitch out of his own backyard. In 1955, with the score tied in the bottom of the 12th, Stan Musial hit the first pitch to end the game.
And there it goes. A home run over the right field screen. It's the 4th All-Star homer in Musial's career, and by far the most important.
But the longest all-star game was in 1967. It went 15 innings until Cincinnati's Tony Perez brought it to an end.
Gone for a home run into the left field bleachers.
1967 All-Star game in Anaheim, California, when I won him in the 15th inning with a home run and win for the National League. I was the MVP of the game, and that was my greatest moment.
In 1971, the All-Star game reached new heights thanks to Reggie Jackson.
There's a long drive. That one is going way up. It is off the roof.
In 1983, Fred Lynn. In 1989, Bo Jackson lived up to his all-star billing by unleashing a monstrous home run in Anaheim.
Look at that one. Bo Jackson says hello.
A truly dramatic all-star game took place in 1994 with Tony Gwynn on second.
Swinging a drive into the gap in left center field. And up against the fence. This could do it. Being waved home is Gwynn. They got to play Rodriguez. Safe.
To be there in the final play, to be able to score the winning run, and then to be able to celebrate with the guys who were left on the bench, it was just a great experience for me.
The 97 All-Star Game couldn't have been scripted any better for Cleveland fans, thanks to Sandy Alomar.
Into left center field. Hometown hero, goodbye.
Sandy was the MVP, But the next year, his brother Roberto stole the show.
Well, next year I went and I won the MVP too.
I guess he just don't want to be top.
Coming up, the players of the century. Next on Baseball Max.
The Super League has everything you want and more.
It's a little bit of fantasy. Tension, great atmosphere. What more could you ask for?
Big boys with nerves of steel. Getting physical.
Big hits, bruised bodies.
It's full body contact.
The energy, the adrenaline. This is the Super League. And it's just what the doctor ordered.
Salford Gateshead, Sunday 7:30, exclusively live on Sky Sports 1.
Hold up, lads. I've got an idea.
In our quest for liquid perfection, we have as much fun making virgin cola as you do drinking it.
Hello.
That's why you can taste our love every time you swallow. From Virgin Cola with love.
Ketchup, grass, and yuck. I'm going to teach you how to get these out. Bung in a detergent. Check it at 40 degrees. And use some of this, too. Ace bleach. Ace is a different type of bleach. It boosts your detergent without bleaching colours. But does it make a difference? Ketchup's gone. The yuck's gone. Ace is different. And the rest of the loaf? Brilliant. And it hasn't changed the colours.
You learn something new every day, don't you, Mum?
Ace boosts your detergent to boot out stains.
No, couldn't. He's my best mate.
Australians wouldn't give a Castlemaine for anything else.
Does my bum look big in this?
Big? The amount of low-fat food sheets. I'm surprised there's any fat left. I mean, take Kellogg's Special K. It's 99% fat-free. I'm living in a fat-free zone. The daft thing is, she always looks great to me.
Kellogg's Special K. Stay special.
Safe cars are no fun. Executive cars are driven by conservative businessmen. Performance cars are expensive. Saab versus conventional wisdom.
Starting Tuesday at 10.
Everyone can make money. It's not the hardest thing in the world to do.
See how the other half live when we meet the well-to-do.
Trying to get into Monte Carlo, you tend to have the right credentials.
The aristocracy.
One of my descendants was Lord Wellington.
And the extravagance.
I like to spend my money on nice clothes.
I don't know where our main courses are. This is actually absolutely appalling.
I want to be on TV.
How absurd.
A new series, A Bit of Pot, starts Tuesday at 10 on Sky One.
Now, the Baseball Max spotlight shines on the players of the century.
consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
Here's the pitch by Downey. Swinging. That ball is going to be out of here.
Coming up, the rest of the top 100 players, next on Baseball Max.
Now, will they be hailed the greatest? Brazil, the defending champions, fearsome in attack, undefeated, and on a roll. Or will they hit the wall that is Uruguay? Raw, persistent, and steeped in winning tradition. Their game is power. They fear no one. Or do they? The final of Copa America, Uruguay v Brazil, Sunday 9:30, Sky Sports 2.
We may have a problem with the cosmonauts.
Send a monkey again! Comrade, standing on the edge of history, you display...
Less backbone than its capitalist snack.
Yes, it has ice cream and caramel that's soft like you. But inside, it has biscuit backbone that crunches.
Don't worry, comrade.
Yours is in the capsule.
Quick! The only ice cream with a biscuit backbone.
You can't always explain why you love something or live it. You just do.
So be bold.
Don't be afraid.
And be yourself.
It's far better for some people to love something
And everyone just to like it.
Check has great offers every week, like all whole melons at half price.
Jerry?
This summer, Vogue says boost your beauty regime with the essential radiance of Fructus Fortifying Shampoo, formulated and controlled by Laboratoire Garnier.
Growth has matured longer to taste richer, but we'd rather kill time than murder our beers.
Predatory.
The Jackal's after your director, is he?
Cunning.
Let's tell him to get his affairs in order.
Instinctive.
Nobody can save him now.
A consummate killer.
Nobody, except me. I can identify him by his face, more importantly by his methods. A man like this doesn't make mistakes.
Operation's still a go.
No, they always make one.
Richard Gere. Bruce Willis. The Jackal, 10 o'clock tonight on Sky Premiere. The biggest films every Saturday night.
Now, Baseball Max continues with Part 2, The Players of the Century.
Heifer, guess what?